What's up, guys? Today I want to talk to you about the importance of the 6-position carry. For any coach out there, one of the biggest things that we can do for our clients, for our athletes, is to create a connection from their mind to their movement. And self-limiting exercises are probably some of the best tools that we can use. So today's carrying exercise, there are 6 positions. Typically you use a kettlebell and you have a suitcase carry hold, you have a single arm rack hold, and a single arm overhead hold. When you put 2 of them together, you'd have a farmer's walk, a double arm carry, and a double arm overhead carry. So why is it so wonderful? Well, number one, we all fight gravity. And today, more than ever, are people concerned about posture, postural control, and feeling better. Because we're oftentimes in a sedentary position, whether it's in our car, whether it's in your office, whether you're just sitting on your couch texting, this posture starts to form. We have a upper cross and lower cross going on, and this posture happens. And when gravity interacts with that, it's pulling this straight down. So if my head's hanging over my spine, it's pulling my head down, it's pulling me into that worst posture. And that is something that feels horrible. We all feel it. People say, oh, I'm so tight in my neck and shoulders. I've got low back pain, and you can see it here evolve, right? If gravity only goes one direction, that's straight down. So we're pulling down, and the more we spend time in this position, whether it's, like I said, in our car, at our desk, or just sitting there standing and texting and Instagramming, gravity is taking us through. So our body's uptaking all these improper forces to help us support what we're doing. To take that and reverse that, one of the biggest things we can do for our population is give them a little load. Remind our body what it feels like to be north again. So when I take this kettlebell, and for the sake of all purposes, I have one kettlebell with me. I wish I had 2. But right here, if I take this kettlebell and I hold that in that posture, you can see that the kettlebell will pull down, and it's gonna pull me worse into that worst posture. For me and for my brain and for my mindful movement, that's the reckoning, right? That's when my body says, this does not feel right. So in order to make this feel right, I have to stand upright. And you can notice the weight moves from forward into my skeletal, my axial load. Now, if my head or shoulders are forward, it's still gonna pull me down and away. So the weight itself is taking me into this ideal posture where I'm in complete alignment. You see my ears, my shoulder, my hips, my knees, everything should be in that straight line. My body recognizes that because it's gravity. And here, I fight a whole lot less than when I'm in this position. So where can I carry it? I can carry it off to my side. It's also good to give me, when I do a single arm carry, an actual idea about what is right here. I don't want to carry this like this. I'm definitely not going to carry that. That feels awful. But when my body carries it here, it actually has a home base. And this home base feeling is something wonderful for our body to recognize. Like I said, it's a mindful connection to your movement. So this is my self-limiting tool that helps me into this upright posture. This would be the suitcase carry and the single arm rack carry. And here's the overhead carry, all of which feel good when they're in alignment. It feels horrible when it's out of alignment. You can see that weight is pulling me forward. If I have this rack position and my shoulders slumped, the kettlebell will definitely rack and fall right off. And same thing, if it's just hanging off to my side and I start to lose that strength, my posture will fall and everything starts to feel tight. So the wonderful thing about postural muscle and postural control is that once you do have it, your body really uptakes that endurance feel. It feels like the little muscles that are supposed to be on just start turning on. The reckoning is feeling her horrible posture, and the rumbles when you finally get back into a good posture, and it's great, and it feels a little wobbly at first, but as soon as you hold it and when I do these exercises, I love to do them for at least 90 seconds of a hold, all right? There's a lot of motor control going on. So the body's trying to uptake its breath. You're trying to uptake your actual, am I firing this too much? Am I not? Where do I gotta relax? I can feel my shoulders are tight. Let me drop those back. So you're wiggling in, that's the rumble, right? Finally, the revolution is when you put the kettlebell down and you have this sense of north again. You have this sense of where your body should be. So then when you actually do get back into bad posture, your body then is aware of it. Your body says, that's not where we're supposed to be. You're not breathing right, the shoulders don't feel right. And so just by imagining that you have that kettlebell, your body has that mindful connection to north again. So it is a huge important part of any of my programming, and should be a part of any coach's programming, is just to understand posture. Posture should be great in any exercise that you do, whether it's a push-up, whether it's a pull-up, whether it is a crunch even, that your posture is right, that you're engaging your core muscles first. And all that turns on with just a simple carry. So get out there and make sure that you turn on that mindful connection to your movement. Turn it on. And when I say mindful connection, that's not I gotta think about my posture all the time. It's about waking up the muscle, waking up that movement, waking up that motor control, so it already knows what north is. As they say in the scale, you've hit the tear button, you know what north is, and so you can keep continuing on your day and doing the right thing. So I hit them early and often, bright and early in the day, pick up a couple kettlebells, grab it, or one single kettlebell, do a little marching, do a little movement. As long as you're inside a kettlebell's weight, kettlebell's load, your body will find its north and you'll be doing and performing that much better. Moving better, feeling better, living life better. As I say, move well first, then move often. Thanks guys, have a great one.